two-wheeler talk. 2025 Honda Africa Twin CRF1100L continues its legacy as one of the most capable adventure motorcycles on the planet, a bike built for riders who crave freedom, exploration, and the thrill of conquering terrain that others might consider impossible. Since its rebirth in 2016, the Africa Twin has earned a reputation for being a versatile, rugged, and rider-friendly machine. For 2025, Honda refines the formula even further, striking a balance between raw off-road ability, long-distance touring comfort, and cutting-edge technology. This is not just an update, it's Honda's statement that the Africa Twin is still the benchmark in the world of adventure motorcycles. From the first glance, the 2025 Africa Twin CRF1100L commands attention. Its design remains unmistakably rally-inspired, carrying forward the aggressive Dakar-style fairing, tall stance, and functional lines. Honda has given subtle refinements to the bodywork to improve aerodynamics while retaining that muscular presence. The twin-LED headlights with signature DRL strips make the bike look purposeful, almost like it's daring you to take it off the beaten path. The windshield has been revised for better wind protection on highways without compromising visibility during off-road maneuvers. Available in multiple striking color schemes, including the legendary tricolor Honda Rally livery, the bike appeals to both the nostalgic Dakar fans and modern adventure seekers. Every element feels engineered for a purpose, from the slim midsection for easier rider movement to the tough skid plate guarding the underbelly. At the heart of the 2025 Africa Twin CRF1100L lies the familiar 1084cc parallel twin engine, a power plant that has proven itself time and again. But for this year, Honda has made refinements to improve both torque delivery and overall smoothness. The engine produces around 101 horsepower at 7,500 rpm and 105 Nm of torque at 6,250 rpm, numbers that may not sound extreme on paper, but in the real world they translate into tractable, usable power across the rev range. The Africa Twin was never about sheer top-end performance, it was about delivering reliable thrust in all conditions. So whether you're crawling over rocks, blasting down gravel tracks, or cruising on the highway, the throttle response has been fine-tuned to feel more direct, especially at low speeds, giving riders confidence in technical off-road sections. And of course, Honda continues to offer the choice between a 6-speed manual gearbox and the advanced DCT, or dual-clutch transmission, which has become a unique selling point of the Africa Twin lineup. Speaking of the DCT, it's worth highlighting just how much of a game-changer this system is. For those unfamiliar, Honda's DCT allows for seamless gear changes without the need for a clutch lever or foot shifter. Riders can choose between full automatic modes, where the bike takes care of everything, or a manual mode where gear shifts are triggered via paddle buttons on the handlebar. Over the years, Honda has refined this system to the point where it feels incredibly intuitive, adapting to riding styles and terrain. In the 2025 model, the DCT has been recalibrated yet again for smoother low-speed operation, which is especially useful in tricky off-road scenarios or congested city traffic. While purists may still prefer the manual transmission for that traditional connection, the DCT option continues to attract adventure riders who want to focus more on the journey and less on shifting. The chassis of the Africa Twin remains one of its strongest assets. Built around a lightweight yet durable steel frame, the 2025 model offers excellent rigidity without feeling overly heavy. The suspension setup, consisting of Showa 45 mm upside-down forks at the front and a Pro-Link rear shock, provides 230 mm of front travel and 220 mm at the rear. This translates to class-leading off-road capability, allowing the Africa Twin to soak up ruts, jumps, and uneven surfaces with ease. For highway touring, the suspension strikes a fine balance, keeping the ride comfortable and stable even at higher speeds with luggage and a passenger. Ground clearance sits at a generous 250 mm, meaning you can take on gnarly trails without fear of scraping the underbody. The long wheelbase and 21-inch front wheel paired with an 18-inch rear give the bike that unmistakable adventure stance and excellent rollover ability on rough terrain. Honda has also updated the electronics suite for 2025, ensuring that the Africa Twin stays competitive in a segment dominated by high-tech machines. The bike features a 6-axis EMU that feeds data to a host of rider aids. There are multiple riding modes including Tour, Urban, Gravel, and Off-Road, along with 2 fully customizable modes where riders can fine-tune settings to their liking. Traction control is adjustable in 7 levels, wheelie control ensures stability when the front gets light, and the cornering ABS can be switched off at the rear for true off-road riding. The throttle-by-wire system ensures smooth delivery in every mode. The electronics don't feel intrusive as they work quietly in the background to keep the rider safe, yet they allow enough freedom to make the riding experience authentic and engaging. One of the highlights of the Africa Twin has always been its user interface, and Honda takes it further this year. The 6.5-inch TFT touchscreen is bright, easy to read, and now supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, letting riders integrate their smartphones for navigation, calls, and music. The screen can be operated with touch or via handlebar controls, ensuring usability even with gloves on. Bluetooth connectivity and voice control through a headset make long rides more convenient. Honda has also paid attention to small details like an updated switchgear layout and a more intuitive menu system, reducing distractions while riding. Ergonomics play a crucial role in adventure touring, and the 2025 Africa Twin nails this aspect. The bike feels tall, commanding, yet approachable thanks to a narrow seat design that makes it easier to reach the ground. The standard seat height is adjustable between 850 mm and 870 mm, while a low seat option is available for shorter riders. The wide handlebars, upright seating posture, and generous legroom ensure that long hours in the saddle remain comfortable. The rider's triangle is designed to work equally well when standing on the pegs during off-road sections, providing confidence and control. Honda has also improved the pillion seat and grab handles, making the bike more touring-friendly for two-up adventures. Fuel range is another key consideration for adventure riders, and the Africa Twin doesn't disappoint. With a 24.8-liter fuel tank and improved efficiency from the refined engine, riders can expect over 400 kilometers of range between fuel stops. This makes it ideal for cross-country touring or remote expeditions where gas stations are few and far between. Combined with Honda's reputation for bulletproof reliability, the Africa Twin becomes a trustworthy companion for journeys that test both rider and machine. When it comes to stopping power, the bike is equipped with dual 310mm front discs with 4-piston radial mount calipers and a 256mm rear disc. The braking system is strong, progressive, and backed by cornering ABS for added safety. Off-road, the ability to disable rear ABS is invaluable, letting skilled riders slide the rear wheel when needed. The spoked wheels are tubeless, allowing easier puncture repairs on the road, which is a small but significant convenience for long-distance travel. The 2025 Honda Africa Twin CRF1100L enters a market filled with strong competitors like the BMW GS series, KTM 1290 Super Adventure, Triumph Tiger 1200, and Yamaha TA copyright and A copyright R8 copyright 700. Yet, it holds its own by being lighter than many of its leader-class rivals, more approachable in terms of handling, and offering the unique DCT option that no other brand matches. While some bikes boast higher horsepower, the Africa Twin focuses on balanced performance, real-world usability, and reliability that riders have come to trust. It's a motorcycle that doesn't intimidate. Instead, it invites riders of all skill levels to push their boundaries. As for pricing, Honda has positioned the 2025 Africa Twin CRF1100L competitively. The standard model is expected to start around $15,000 to $16,000, while the Adventure Sports S variant, which adds features like a larger tank, electronically adjustable suspension, and more touring amenities, will climb closer to the $18,000 to $19,000 range. In markets like Europe and Asia, the bike will be priced accordingly, but the value proposition remains strong considering the technology, performance, and heritage packed into this machine. Ultimately, the Africa Twin CRF1100L is not just a motorcycle, it's an invitation to adventure. It represents freedom, resilience, and the spirit of exploration that riders crave. Whether you're planning to cross continents, tackle remote mountain trails, or simply enjoy weekend escapes, the Africa Twin provides the perfect balance of capability and comfort. Honda's legendary reliability ensures peace of mind, while the modern technology keeps the riding experience exciting and safe. This is a bike that connects its rider to the world in a way few machines can, and in 2025, it continues to refine and perfect the connection. For those searching for a motorcycle that can do it all, the Africa Twin remains one of the most compelling choices on the market.